Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you all to Yogyakarta. Before I explain to you all about our tour today, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Neza Wibianti. You can call me Neza, your tour guide for today from Island Trip and Tour. Thank you for choosing our travel agency to help you enjoy your vacation in this town. The bus ride will take us to the Kraton, or Sultan Place of Jogja, about 20 minutes. Please sit back and enjoy the view of Yogyakarta city from the left or right side of the bus. I ask that you remain in your seats until we have come to a complete stop. If you have any questions while we're going along, please don't hesitate to ask. Well, before we go on, is there any questions? If there's no question, we can start our tour. And let me give you some general information about Yogyakarta city while we go there. Yogyakarta is a lively city in Indonesia known for its rich culture and arts. It is often called the cultural heart of Java because of many historical sites. One famous place to visit is Borobudur, a large Buddhist temple that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and Prambanan, a beautiful Hindu temple complex. This time, we will explore the Kraton, the place of Sultan, where we can learn about Javanese traditional and history. Yogyakarta is famous for traditional arts, like batik and wayang kulit. The city also has many exciting food options, including local dishes like nasi kudak, bakpia, and sate klat. With its unique blend of history, culture, and lots of delicious food, Yogyakarta is a wonderful place to visit for anyone wanting to experience the beauty of Indonesia. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at Kraton, or Palace of Jogja. So let's all go out and see the beautiful views here, but before, please recheck your belongings and get out of the bus orderly. Welcome to the Kraton or Sultan Place in Yogyakarta. I'm excited to be your guide as we explore this beautiful place full of history and culture. The Kraton or Sultan Place is in Yogyakarta has a rich history that began in 1755 when Sultan Hamengkubuwono established it after the Chianti Agreement, which split the Mataram Kingdom into two parts. The palace was built to serve as the residence of the Sultan and as a center for Javanese culture. Its design reflects traditional Javanese architecture, emphasizing harmony and balance. Inside the Kraton, we can explore several key areas. The first is Main Hall. This is very important ceremonies and cultural performance like gamelan, music, and traditional dance are held. Second is pavilions. The complex features beautifully decorated pavilions that showcase intricate wood carving and traditional art. The third is museums. There are several museums within the Kraton that display royal artifacts, including costumes, weapons, and heirlooms that illustrate the history of the Sultanate. The last is gardens. The last gardens surrounding the palace provide a serene atmosphere where visitors can relax and enjoy the scenery. As your guide, I encourage you to take your time exploring these areas and learning about Japanese traditional. Remember to dress modestly out of respect for this cultural slave. After visiting the Kraton, a great next stop is Taman Sari. It also known as the Water Castle. Built in the 18th century, Taman Sari was a royal garden and bathing place for the Sultan and his family. We can explore its beautiful pools, fountains, and lush gardens, which reflect the elegance of Javanese architecture. Another nearby attraction is Malioboro Street, a bustling area famous for shopping and local street food. Here you can find various shops selling batik, handicraft, and souvenirs, as well as delicious local snacks like gorengan and bakpia. For those interested in history, consider visiting Fort Frederick, a Dutch colonial fort that now serves as a museum showcasing Indonesia's struggle for independence. This location provides a wonderful continuation of your exploration of Yogyakarta's rich culture and history. Enjoy your journey!